Hi, so this video is about your inner critic, also known as your saboteur or your gremlin or your troll. In other words, that negative voice that is going on inside your head that holds you back and stops you from stepping out of your comfort zone, stops you from taking the risks that you want to take in order to live your life with more fulfillment, meaning and purpose. And very specifically, what I want to touch on today is the things that tell you that your inner critic is in the driving seat of your life, so that you are chronically not doing the things that you want to be able to do to live that life that feels so fulfilling and meaningful to you. And personally, I've lived many years with the inner critic in the driving seat of my life, holding me back from achieving a lot of the success that I've wanted to have in my martial arts career and in my coaching career, and also in my life outside of work as well. So my own personal goals and my relationship goals as well. So when I do these workshops, when I do this training in workshops, in live workshops, I always begin with the tale of the two wolves. You may already know this story. But picture the scene. You've got this American Indian chief who is sitting by the fire one evening with his son. And he's grooming his son to be the next chief of the tribe. So he's training him and trying to have him understand human nature. And he says to his son, inside every human being there is a war that is going on between two wolves. And you have one wolf that feeds off negativity and fear and doubt and worry and anxiety and that sense of lack, that sense of being without or not enough. And then there is a second wolf inside of you that feeds off love and compassion and kindness and gratitude and appreciation and the sense that there is abundance in the world. And the son asks his father, so who wins this battle? Who wins this war? And the chief says, whichever wolf you feed. So my hope in doing this video is that I can give you some indicators that are telling you that your inner critic, that inner critic wolf, is the one in your driving seat. That is the one that you are feeding. That is the one that you're giving your time and your energy and your resources to. And then with that awareness, you're then able to make a choice to shift your attention towards this second wolf. This wolf that is all about love and compassion and wisdom. And that if you give that wolf that energy, then you can start to move your life much more in the direction of your hopes and dreams and desires. So let's start by looking at the things that tell you that this inner critic is in the driving seat. So the first thing is about what words are you saying, not only to the world at large, but also the words inside your own head. What is the self-talk that tells you that your inner critic is the one in the driving seat? So for me, one of the big ones is when you're saying things like, I can't. Yeah, I can't do this and I can't do that. Or who am I to be the person that does this? Who am I to take the lead or to do this thing differently? Who am I to buck the trend and not conform? Or maybe to say to yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to do this or to do that. Or that this person is much better at doing this than I am. As if that is a valid excuse for you not giving it a go and for you not stepping into your authority and into your greatness to be able to go and do this thing for yourself. Because you'll do it your way in spite of that. You might also notice that you say things like, well, I need to do this first. Before I can go and do this thing over here, I need to do this thing first. So I should do this, or I shouldn't do that, or I must do this, or I have to do this. All of these words that are in your mind, what they're really saying to you is, hold back. Don't step out, don't rock the boat, don't pave the way, don't walk the path less travelled. And that self-speak is incredibly powerful and can hold you chronically back from doing the things that you really want to do in life. So watch what it is that you're saying, because that awareness will give you some real key indicators that your inner critic is in the driving seat. And then the other thing to be aware of is also your embodiment. So when your inner critic is in the driving seat, you'll find that you'll feel quite small. Your body will be quite curved forward, and it's almost like you're trying to take up much less space. So you'll make yourself feel small. And you'll also might notice as well that you'll find it more challenging to look straight ahead, that you might find chronically that you look down quite a lot rather than looking straight ahead. And that you also might struggle looking into people's eyes when you talk to them too. That's another key indicator that says your inner critic is in the driving seat, as if to say, I am not an equal with this person. So again, it's holding you back and stopping you from stepping out and being your full self. And then what accompanies that is a kind of a feeling inside your body of anxiety, of fear, of low energy, of not really feeling like you have the enthusiasm and the vitality for doing things. So these are the three main indicators that I tend to highlight to people that tells them the inner critic is in the driving seat. And I hope that you found that useful. And so future videos are going to be about how do I migrate across from, once I've noticed this inner critic energy, how can I begin to migrate across towards this inner leader energy that is all about taking action and moving forward and paving the way and doing things with a sense of authority and a sense of confidence. Yeah. So my name's David Brown. I'm the founder and director of Potentiality Coaching, and I hope you found this video useful. There are lots more resources, so blogs and videos on the Potentiality Coaching website. So that's www.potentialitycoaching.co.uk. So I hope you found that useful, and thank you for listening.